their sorrow was turned into joy, and their mourning into a day of celebration. He wrote them to observe the days as days of feasting and joy, and giving presents of food to one another, and gifts to the poor. This scripture, Esther 9:22, came to life for me this past year while I was helping out at the Franciscan Outreach Center, serving dinner to the guests. What started as work at a soup kitchen to serve the homeless and stop my mom's nagging to me about the community service became a joyous party. We arrived around 4 p.m., looking a little lost as to where we should enter the building. Chicago had just been buried under 2 feet of snow, and a few of the homeless guests we would soon be close friends with were sitting around a parking lot trying to stay warm. They knew who we were and were eager to help us. They advised us as to what door to enter as they patiently waited for their dinner. As soon as we came into the soup kitchen, we were greeted with even more compassion. We met several workers who became our guides, supervisors, and even friends by the end of the night. There were about 2 workers permanently employed by the Franciscan Outreach Center, one of whom later told us he received the job because he was once homeless and served there. Every night he would stay after he ate and help the staff clean up instead of leaving with all the other guests. You could tell how proud he was to come through the ranks, a great accomplishment for him to share. The other workers were just as impressive and inspiring. They were international students who had taken a year off from their studies to live in America and simply less fortunate. Some of them lived at the shelter where the homeless slept at night, and the rest of them lived at the center where the guests ate dinner each night. They were from Germany, England, and various others overseas countries. I was in awe at their courage and selflessness to give up not just a night or a week, but a year of their lives to help others. They willingly stayed away from their homes in a place foreign to them, just to help others in need. It was hard to understand why, but they sacrificed so much just to help others. As interesting as the workers were, the guests brought even more unexpected moments. We served dinner and lemonade to about 100 guests. As the night went on, I looked around me to see guests visiting with each other and all of us. I noticed something powerful. We were all equal, like family, gathered for a special celebration. And then that celebration became truly special. One of the guests shouted, "Come on, Mary!" And slowly but surely, others joined in until Mary, one of the guests, finally gave in and walked over to the piano in the corner. She was an unlikely candidate to have much talent in a piano coming from the street, but as she placed her fingers on the keys, God's magic gift to her came alive. Here we were at a homeless shelter to work and help those less fortunate than us, and I began to wonder who was really less fortunate. Those who couldn't pay for shelter and food, but could fill the room with acceptance, joy, and friendship, were me, who complains about tiny inconveniences in life. They had transformed that homeless shelter into a fun, worry and problem-free party